Oh, such fun. November 2022. I'm making some seed balls out of native things that we've gotten already from the swamps. And I'm trying an experiment this year, which I just actually discovered. Most of the common milkweed, to be honest, I let it fly out there like this because the birds use this fluffy stuff for nests, etc. But in this case, I saved a few, and of course they have the seeds attached to them. And this is common milkweed, and I decided that I was going to try to mix this fluff in with the seeds and see what kind of texture I get, and see if the seed bombs will hold together a little better. And so it's got this fluffy stuff. I don't know what you call that, but then there's some seeds in there too. See? And I'm just going to try to mix this all together. And I've done that already with a few of these. And it makes a actually really nice, it holds the seed ball together really nicely. So we've got common milkweed. Some of the seeds fell off, so I'm just gonna roll it in there. I'm going to roll the seeds in there. And I'm also going to get some fluffy stuff that the seeds are attached to for common milkweed. And I think all the milkweeds. And I'm going to roll it all together like that. I don't want it to be too wet, so I'm kind of squishing it. Make sure. And then, see, we've got a really neat, good texture to that. And this is an experiment. I think this, the white fluff is actually absorbing some of the water. Real good texture. And so if you didn't want to do that and you're just doing regular old seed balls, I wanted to show you, I've got one hand here, one muddy hand, and one holding the phone. So excuse me while I show you what I decided to splurge on this year to increase the possibilities of these seeds germinating, as I got that product, not cheap, but also not really, really expensive. And that's the clay. That's the red clay with some amendments in it, which I feel like actually really will increase the possibility that these will all germinate. And so here's the common milkweed. And over here I have a mixture of golden Alexander, blazing star, prairie, blazing star, and some golden Alexanders. And I've basically just flattened the clay, plopped some inside, rolled it up, and then rolled them in some more seeds. Well, that's actually a lot of seeds in there. And when they dry, it's going to be a little while, I'm going to put them in their own separate bags according to what the collection of native seeds are. And then they can stay that way until they totally dry, and we can either bring them to the swamps or we can throw them out the window somewhere. So for example, I know of one place that has an unmanaged dry prairie section, frankly with a lot of crap in it. And I thought that might be a good place to plant some because it's going to nourish the soil with the amendments in this clay and increase the likelihood that they're going to germinate. So this is the common milkweed. This is the other prairie collection. So that's a little bit. I just took the clay powder, mixed it in with some water, mix it all together, and some compost in there, and a little bit of soil, and squeeze it, then break it off into, I do a little bit bigger ones because I want to get a lot of seeds when I throw them out the window or wherever I put them, or over the fence. I really do want probably about 50 seeds each in these because I want, I want my efforts to be worthwhile. And but people sometimes do make them smaller and spread them out wider, so it's your choice, obviously. Okay.